Picture this. You're online, and a headline stops you cold. A $100,000 bet between Candace Owens and Piers Morgan. Not over sports or stunts, but a claim so wild it rocked French politics, that Brigitte Macron, France's First Lady, was not born a woman. Candace Owens, never shy about controversy, promoted this theory with absolute certainty, igniting a global firestorm. Piers Morgan, always ready for a fight, called her out, live on air, betting $100,000 she was wrong. Suddenly it wasn't just talk. It was money, reputation, and millions of eyes watching. The world tuned in, transfixed by this high-stakes feud. On one side, Owens, convinced she's exposing a cover-up. On the other, Morgan, determined to shut down what he saw as a dangerous lie. The bet became the symbol of their clash. Who would blink first, and who would pay up? As the drama unfolded, it felt less like politics and more like a reality show with real-world consequences. The question loomed, how would this end? No one expected the answer to come from a French courtroom, but that's exactly where the story took its strangest turn, and the fallout even more unpredictable. The spark? Candace Owens took a fringe internet rumor and blasted it onto the world stage. Brigitte Macron was born male. She called it investigative journalism, convincing her followers it was fact, not fiction. The claim exploded, forcing French politicians and media to respond to what many saw as an absurd, hurtful attack. For Brigitte Macron, it was a deeply personal invasion, her identity debated by strangers worldwide. Owens's megaphone turned a fringe theory into an international incident, showing just how fast a rumor can become global news. The stage was set for a showdown. Enter Piers Morgan, who thrives on public confrontation. He invited Owens onto his show and, live on air, bet her $100,000 she couldn't prove her claim. This wasn't just a TV spat, it was a credibility test with real money on the line. Owens accepted, seeing the bet as validation of her argument. Their feud became must-see TV, with the bet looming over every exchange. Legal experts even debated if their on-air agreement was binding. For Morgan, it was about fighting misinformation. For Owens, it was about exposing the truth. The public was hooked, waiting to see who would win and who would pay. The bet turned a wild rumor into a global spectacle, and the stakes kept rising. Months passed with no resolution, until a French court weighed in. Brigitte Macron sued journalists for defamation over the same rumor Owens spread, but the court sidestepped the truth, focusing instead on free speech and public debate. The journalists were cleared. Not because the claim was true, but because Macron's public status made her fair game. The ruling was a bombshell. It protected speech, not her privacy. Owens claimed victory, insisting the verdict proved her right and demanding Morgan pay up. Morgan disagreed, arguing the court never confirmed the rumor's truth. The legal twist reignited their feud, with both sides claiming the win. The $100,000 question was back in the spotlight, and the world watched more confused than ever. Lost in the spectacle are the real people at the center. For Brigitte Macron, it's been a relentless, humiliating ordeal, her life dissected for public sport. Owens, emboldened by controversy, has gained fans and critics alike, seen as either a truth-teller or a reckless provocateur. Morgan, the self-styled defender of decency, now faces pressure to pay a bet he believes he hasn't lost. The court's ruling left everyone unsatisfied, fueling more outrage and confusion. This saga is a mirror of our times. Rumors outpace facts, and public figures become targets in a never-ending online war. The real cost? Human dignity lost in the noise. And the story isn't over. Now the world waits. Will Piers Morgan pay up? Owens is on a victory lap, demanding her $100,000. Morgan insists the bet was about truth, not legal loopholes, and refuses to concede. The public spectacle continues, with both sides digging in. Legal experts debate if the bet is binding, hinting at more drama ahead. The unresolved wager is a symbol of our polarized, performative media age. So Piers, will you get out your checkbook? The world is watching.